Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to continue sharing my 4K Blu-ray collection this way. It's a lot easier than filming the other way I was doing for at least this part of the collection. So I got two stacks in front of me. I'm just going to go through them real quick. If I haven't seen them, I'll just continue on. If I have seen them, I'll tell you my thoughts. So first one here is called, well, that's what it's called, guys. Yep. This is from Collective, a partner label of Vinegar Syndrome. As you can see, I can't really tell you much about it, so we're just going to move on. Next one here is one I have seen, Blood on Her Name. This was put up by Yellow Veil Pictures. I bought the DVD at Dollar Tree. I haven't opened this Blu-ray yet, but I enjoyed it enough to upgrade it, so went ahead and did just that. So pretty decent. I guess it's kind of like a revenge movie. Next up is a film called Creature from 1985. Directed by William Malone. Klaus Kinski is in this film, so I thought I'd pick it up and check it out eventually. Actually, I should probably be stacking them a different way. That's what I had it by. Here's a good Vestron video release of Dagon. It's a good H.P. Lovecraft story directed by Stuart Gordon from 2002. Really recommend this one if you guys like H.P. Lovecraft, weird stuff like that, fish people and whatnot. I thought it was good. Of course, you gotta have Dawn of the Dead remake. There is a 4K, but I have not upgraded yet. Probably should get on that, but I enjoyed this one. I enjoy both films. One, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say one's better than the other, but I do like both. This one gets a lot of hate. Dead Shack, horror comedy featuring zombies, of course. One of my favorite subgenres of the horror genre. Yeah, I want to rewatch this for the third time. I've seen it twice. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Here's another zombie comedy horror from J.R. Bookwalter. That is The Dead Next Door. Another really good movie. You guys probably recognize this artwork more than this one. Yeah. That was my introduction to J.R. Bookwalter, and then I watched Ozone and a couple other his films over the years. Here's a good Nazi zombie film, Dead Snow. You guys saw part 2 in a different video. Another, like I said, another zombie comedy. It's in German. No, sorry, it's not in German. It is in Norwegian and English. But it takes place in Germany, which is kind of weird. But yeah, Dead Snow. Next up, we have Deadly Manor, really good slasher from 1990. I always think this movie's from the 80s, but it's like on the cusp of 89, 90. So it was released in 1990, but I'm pretty sure it was filmed in 89. There is reversible cover art. You guys might remember this artwork as well. It's a really weird movie too. What happened to this to make the killer the way that they are. This one I wish would be re-released because the scan on this is hot garbage. But I love the movie anyway. It's The Deadly Spawn from shit, what year is this from again? 1983. Yes, it does look like that. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. but I enjoy this film. It's pretty crazy. But it is put out by MVD Visual and Elite Entertainment. I don't think Elite's even around anymore. I doubt it. But I recommend that one too. I would probably get the DVD though, to be honest with you. I know, right? Who collects DVD anymore? I do when it's not available in any other disc format. Death Becomes Her. Really good comedy with obviously dark plot, if you will. I enjoyed that one too. One I haven't seen, Demented. This one I heard was pretty good, from 1980. Yeah, it's a psychological horror, which is always fun to watch. One of my favorite cheese fests from the 80s, and that is Demon Wind. I love this lenticular cover. You can't get it from Vinegar Syndrome anymore. There's the regular cover art without the lenticular going. This is from 1984, and of course it's about demons and Demon Wind, of course. There is reversible cover art here, which is basically almost the same. So there you go. All right, next up, is this? This is from 1980 as well, and that is Demonoid, which is a Vinegar Syndrome / exploitation TV release. This is an early Vinegar Syndrome release. It's also it has another name as well, Macabre. I haven't watched this, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. So gotta get around to that one. Where is this from again? Before I say that it's from a certain place. Okay, that is Chinese, Mandarin. We have Detention. This is put out by I'm sorry, it's from Taiwan, so it's a Taiwanese film. It is in Mandarin though. This is put out by, I know it says D on the side, but what does that stand for? Okay, it's deck analog. Oh, it's got different artwork underneath, so I thought that was pretty cool. We have, of course, Devil's Advocate. We need a 4K of that. I don't think it has one. I need to change the case on this one. It's one of those dreaded eco-friendly cases. I need to get more of those. District 9. I've seen bits and pieces of this. From what I remember, it's good, but I need to watch it again completely. Dog Soldiers. Gotta have it in your collection. I remember watching this one, but I couldn't tell you if it's any good or not, because it's been since at least 2018 since I've seen this one. It's got the late Lance Reddick in it. This is The Domestics. Didn't he die? I thought he did. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. This is the original from 1973. I did enjoy the remake as well, but I think I like this one a little bit more. It's pretty crazy. From Warner Archive. Because the monsters look like that. It's pretty crazy. This one gets a lot of like hate, and I understand it. I enjoyed it though. Don't Go in the Woods. Alone. Yes, it does depict scenes of graphic violence. Yes, it does. 1981 James Bryan film, 82 minutes from Vinegar Syndrome. Back when they did combo packs. No reversible cover art though. We have the Criterion of Don't Look Now. I know there's a 4K of this now through Paramount, I believe, right? And then one of my favorite slashers of the 80s, Doom Asylum. This movie was crazy. It says, it's kind of funny on the back here. It says, if you thought that Sex in the City 2 was a stomach churner, you ain't seen nothing yet. Who's in this? I forget who's in this. Oh, Patty Mullen's in here from Frankenhooker. And it's directed by Richard Friedman, who did Scared Stiff and Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. Both good films. So that's one of the reasons why I like this film. This is an SRS release here of Door 1 of the 5 Doors of Hell. Really enjoyed this one. One of the actresses in here I befriended on Instagram many years ago. She deactivated her account and I lost contact with her, but she was a really cool person. Glad to get to have known her, and if I could, I gotta reach out to her somehow, but I'll see her in this one. We got Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. There is no 1 or 2. This is just one of those random horror comedies put up by Scream Team Releasing, starring Patton. Well, he's not a star in it. He's his cameo in it. Patton Oswalt, who grew up in this area. He does visit frequently. I think his parents are still out here. So yeah, Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. I got an Arrow release here in a blue case, which is always kind of strange to me. Gonna have to fix that. I think I have an extra an extra Arrow case that I can put this in. Eaten Alive from Tobe Hooper. It's got Robert Englund in it, and what the hell's her name? Another one of his. Oh, Marilyn Burns. Yeah, she's in here too. So I enjoyed that one for what it was. Another Vinegar Syndrome. This one I have not seen. The 11th Commandment. I think I bought this during a sale. It was like $10 or something. So I had to grab it. It's from the director of I Dismember Mama, which I haven't ever seen before. It's got Dick Sargent in here and Bernard White. So. We have The Endless, which is another movie I have not seen, but I believe it's from the same filmmaker. Yeah, from the same guys that did Spring, which I enjoyed that one. So one of the reasons why I grabbed it. The Entity. This was a good movie, based on a true story, and what this lady goes through is pretty much hell. Yeah, it's crazy. Actually, I recommend you guys watch it at least once. There's a fun one, Escape Room. That was good. The sequel was pretty good too. This movie here, Everfall. A lot of people don't like it. Overall, I agree. I don't particularly care for this movie, but there are some scenes in here that I thought were pretty creepy. But other than that, I don't recommend it. I don't really recommend anything from Echo Bridge other than like re-releases of common movies. But I don't know. I might go back and rewatch it. I don't know yet. I might just leave the collection completely. I got the Steelbook of Evil Dead 2. Father's Day. This movie's pretty weird, if you ask me. I try to watch it on like every other Father's Day, just if I'm in the mood to watch a holiday horror film. So of course we got Fear. I think it got re-released. This is an old Universal disc. I yeah, I haven't seen it in years, but I remember thinking it was okay. Fear Clinic with Robert Englund, Fiona Dorff, Corey Taylor, and Thomas Dekker. Good cast. Still have yet to watch it. Double feature of The Food of the Gods and Frogs. I'm contemplating on just getting them individually through Kino, but we'll see. This one I don't necessarily need anymore, but because I have the 4K of it, but I remember getting this for a really good deal. This is a region-free double disc release of Fright Night, put out by Eureka. It's got a lot of special features on here, including You're So Cool, Brewster, the documentary about the movie, and there's a bunch of other things on here as well. 4K digital restoration. You're So Cool, Brewster. It's over 2 hours. It's over 2 hours. A documentary. Fear Fest 2008 reunion with Tom Holland, Chris Sarandon, William Ragsdale, Stephen Jeffries, Amanda Burse, Jonathan Stark. A 3-part video interview on the film with Tom Holland and Ryan Turek. So pretty thorough special features on this release. We got Ghost Stories, another horror anthology. This one is from 2018. I believe it's British, if I'm not mistaken. I enjoyed it for what it was. I gotta rewatch it though. Godzilla King of the Monsters. I should get the 4K of that one. Harpoon. I think this was one of his last films he was in. Gunnar Hansen. He's not in it for very long. I think they threw his name on there just to sell the movie, which I understand. Yeah, I remember watching this, and I remember him not being in it for very long. So, Harpoon. I heard this one was really creepy. We got Here Comes the Devil. I have not watched this one yet. It is in English and Spanish. It is a Spanish, I don't remember where exactly it's from, but it is from a Spanish-speaking director and actors as well. So we have that. We have the other Home Sweet Home. This is the one from 2012, not the one from the 80s. I think the one from the 80s is probably better than this one. This one was just okay. I probably won't be keeping it though, but we'll see. It's one of those burn-on-demand discs from Screen Media. One of my favorite Ty West films, House of the Devil. We have House on Haunted Hill, another good remake from 1999. Really good cast. Jeffrey Rush, Famke Janssen, Taye Diggs, Ali Lauder, Bridget Wilson, Peter Gallagher, and of course Chris Kattan. We got 1971 film with Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing. And that is The House That Dripped Blood. I always enjoyed those early 70s horror films. Ice Cream Man. I know certain people don't like this film. They think it's overrated. But I don't. I grew up with it. Even I got to meet Clint Howard, and we talked a little bit about what his favorite roles were and everything like that. And we did talk about this briefly, just very briefly, but yeah, Ice Cream Man. Another Carrie ripoff. We got Jennifer, 1978. I think I've seen this, but I don't remember it, so I gotta go back and watch it again. And last from this stack, we have Killer's Delight, another Vinegar Syndrome release. I used to have the DVD, but never got around to watching it. So that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for the next video, whenever that will be. Probably sometime this week. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, Tuesday, whatever, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. See ya.